Hey guys, welcome to the 44th C# tutorial that I'm making for the new Boston. And in this tutorial, I'm going to be showing you how to use the Save File dialog. So all you're going to need for this tutorial is a button and this code right here. And basically what this code does is it creates a new binary writer, and instead of overwriting an existing file, it creates a whole new file, because we do file.create. And then this path right here is this path up here, this string path, and it's equal to an empty string right now. So if we were to try and write this, we'd get an error because the path doesn't exist. So we're going to get into this later, setting the path. And then it just writes the contents of the text file, which will be just example text file, and then it disposes of the binary writer. Alright, so since the string path up here is equal to an empty string, we have to change that. We have to change it to something that is a valid path. Now, we could actually type in the path right here, do like C, and then, and then like, I don't know, users and all that stuff, but no, that's stupid. We want the user to be able to choose where they want to write the text file to. So in order to do that, we're going to use the Save File dialog. So in order to do that, just create a new instance of the Save File dialog. Just do Save File dialog, and then SFD, or you can name it anything you'd like, but I usually call it SFD for Save File dialog, and then set it equal to a new Save File dialog. And just like the Open File dialog, we're going to make sure that the user actually chooses a location, and they don't just exit out of the dialog. So we're just going to create an if statement here and say, if the result of the show dialog is okay, then continue and actually write the file. And now that we have the user choose a location, we're going to want to use that location to write the file to. So we're just going to do sfd.filename. And now it should show or create a new instance of the open file or the save file dialog. Check to make sure that the user chooses a location, and then it will set the path equal to whatever the user chooses as the location. So now, if we debug here, click Write File, it should first ask for a location. We're just going to name our file right here. Let's call it my text file.text. Click Save. Should have written the file to my desktop. Yep, example text file. Exactly what we're looking for. So there are a few different things that you can do to your save file dialog. Say you want to like change the title of it or something, or only allow them to be able to write text files, which is what we're going to be looking at first. So just like the open file dialog, you can create a filter, and just with an open file dialog, it only allows you to open files with a certain extension. Well, with the save file dialog, it only allows you to save files with a certain extension. So if we do like sfd.filter, we can set up the filter just like we did for the open file dialog. So we're just going to call it, we'll just name it a text file, put a line, a star, a period, and then we can put the extension, and we only want them to be able to save text files. So now if we were to go up here, debug, click write file, save as type is only a text file. We can only save a text file right now. So if we were to just call it Atom, it will defaultly save it with the extension .txt for a text file. Yep, we got atom.text or .txt. Yep, exactly what we're looking for. Now you can also set the file name. For example, when they will open the save file dialog, if you want the name of the file to defaultly be something, you can do that. So if we want to do svd.filename, we can just set that equal to my text file. So now when we open up the save file dialog, it says right there, file name is my text file. And we didn't even have to type in the extension right there, like save, or the file name right there. We didn't type in .txt. It just automatically added it because we had the filter. And the last thing I'm going to show you with the save file dialog is you can change the title of it. So if you just wanted to make it like save text file, you can do that. So now the title of the save file dialog will be save text file. Yep, save text file right there. So that's pretty much it for this tutorial on save file dialog. There's really not that much to it, and it's very similar to the open file dialog. So see you guys.